Market Watch is going to be delayed this morning because we got freaking the Ancient Guardian reprints. All right, these are going to be the cards that you're going to find in the new Ancient Guardian set coming out May 7th, actually. So guys, smash it up, love it, crap out, subscribe button, and let's get on into these freaking reprints, shall we? Ancient Guardians brings us, what, a new Pendulum Art type, some Polar Bears that think they're Megazords, and the Abyss archetype. So what we actually have here is the list of reprints that are available in this set. So, to no surprise, and I mean by no surprise, Phenomenon, the King of the Poisonous Snakes, is getting the reprint, and Venomanaga, actually. So, actually, to be fair, Venomanaga has what, like a Legendary Collection reprint, which was already dumb as it was in terms of value, and like what, some old secret rare from, what was this, like Glass or something, or Tav. This card was so hard to get in its original form. It's so expensive. So having the chance to get these makes sense, because I mean, you literally have a new reptile archetype, and they want to bring the synergy to it. Also, even Dragon Atanda getting a reprint here, which is alright. Meister getting another reprint, so we have what? I'm honestly hoping that this is something more than, you know, we have what, Secret, Super, and Common at this point. It'll probably end up being another Super reprint. I hope not. It would be nice to see something a little bit different, but I guess I'll take it. Light Serpent, what are you doing here? Is it just because you're a reptile? This card's in your hand, or if this card's sent from hand to the graveyard, especially some of this card from your graveyard. This card's horrible, but I guess reprint for what some called reptiles. Hey, I guess this recently just came off the list, didn't it, if I recall? But considering we have Dorme Chords in here, we're making that big push for this. This is a pretty good reprint. Surprised Pankratops is in here. Will this potentially be Pankratops' first printing as a potential super rare? Because I think this might be, actually. I guess that's kind of cool. Dinosaur finally getting another reprint as well. I think it only had a super printing and its original bad printing in the core set, so some value there. I'll see that my boy Mr. Prominence is getting another reprint. When was the last time we had this as a reprint? Was it a gold series? I think it was some weird gold series, actually. King of the Feral Imps. Alright, Konami, you touched my heart here. Right? This one warms my heart. I'm actually happy about this. If this could get a nice potential upgrade, I think this card's only been common in its life. Please be a super rare. Please, or secret, whatever rarity that you can do to upgrade my boy. Like, King needs it. Alright, please show some love to Mr. Ferals. Let's see here. We're getting the reprint on Meister Paladin. That's to be expected. And down here, I see it. Alright, so we are in fact getting the Snake's Reign reprint. We initially knew that this was coming. This should probably put the nail in the coffin for the insane value that this card kind of had going for it, honestly. Because, I'll be honest with you, I think that the value this card already had presented in itself was dumb. And now that you put it in this set, and like I said, we knew this was coming, but I think the reality of the situation is going to kind of start kicking in now. Because, literally, this is the combo starter that Abyss need to get that gasoline push to go. You know, and unfortunately, it does interact with sending. You know, they lose an Ash Blossom. But that's a situation we find ourselves in. So, hopefully that this card will put some nice pressure on the other copy. Trading, getting another reprint. This card actually needed it. Would you believe it if I told you that the higher end versions of Trade-In have actually been stupid value? Like, this is good, actually. Good job on this one. Viper's Rebirth. This card was actually getting bought out earlier when the first wave of support for this set got announced. As soon as Abyss were out, people were like, ooh, Viper's Rebirth buyout? Buyout Viper's Rebirth? Activate only if all monsters in your graveyard are reptiles. Select one non-tuner monster in your graveyard and special summon it and then destroy it during the end phase. It's literally just Monster Reborn. I don't understand how we were so crazy for this in the first place, but alas, here we are. I use Rock getting another reprint. I guess. I don't really feel for this. Like, this just kind of feels dumb. Pot of Riches getting a reprint as well. I guess this is alright. Like, shuffle 3 Pendulum monsters from your graveyard and or face up in the extra deck to draw 2 cards. As Triff would say, this card's horrible. Wavering Eyes. This will be another nice reprint for this, I guess. Igni Reload, I guess. Sure, not like we really needed that. Damage equals reptile. Once per when you take battle damage from a battle involving a reptile monster, especially summon a reptile monster from your deck that has attack less than or equal to the battle damage you took. This is literally just for the mirror match. It's the only thing I found. Looks like we're getting Rise of the Snake Deity as well, and offerings to the Snake Deity as well. So now my question here is going to be the following. So if I'm seeing Pankratops and Skullmeister here, my first initial question is, this set does have collector's rares in it, right? So does that mean that we're getting collector's rares versions of Skullmeister and Pankratops? And I would even go so far as, would we lump Luster Pendulum in here? After what we kind of knew from the last set, everybody kind of took note and was like, you know, like, the reprints need to be good for the collector's rares, right? So initially what we have here is, I think these collector's rares could potentially be worse, but I'll be honest with you, a collector's rare Pankratops kind of rubs my tummy the right way, actually. But my question is, like, okay, so like if we do Skullmeister, we do Luster Pendulum, and we do Pankratops as the collector's rares, what are our other potential options here? Because I don't think, now fingers crossed here, I don't think that they're going to collector's rare Snake Rain. I could be wrong, though. I think that would be pretty interesting. But oh man, actually, collector's rare trade-in would be kind of interesting. I mean, in comparison to the last set, we got what, like Unicorn, Phoenix, Just Beat It Cop. I mean, what else? King of the Feral Imps is a collector's rare? I feel like that this would be a waste. Like, Konami had to have learned, right? From the last set, right? They would have had to have learned that collector's rares need to be a good combination of stuff from the set and a good combination of metagame impacts. And looking at our reprint list here, I'm only seeing Skullmeister and Pankratops as the metagame breakers, all right? And if this is going to be the case, like if these two are going to be the obvious collector's rares of the set, then where does that leave? Oh man, this set could be worse than the last one in terms of reprints. Guys, leave a comment down below if you think that they're going to give Luster Pendulum or trade in collector's rare slots, because I don't really like that. That kind of scares me a little bit. And like, they wouldn't do it to Viper's Rebirth. Actually, a collector's rare Wavering Eyes. I know the card doesn't see a lot of play, now don't get me wrong, but like, this card would look wonky cool as a collector's rare, but they're not going to do that. Man, I'm really disappointed in these reprints, actually. I'm happy for the potential for Skullmeister and Pankratops to get those collector's rare slots, but at the end of the day, like, this kind of feels a little bit short. Good news in this set, though, you guys are getting Dorme Chords. All right, I already saw Triff was like, the new Link 2 does a lot of work for the deck, which actually, I'm really happy to hear that. You guys are getting Abyss, which is going to be the toolbox deck from, like, Crazy Town. Like, I'm super excited to see what that deck's going to do in the TCG. Unfortunately, I think the Usartic or the Bear Megazord-looking dudes aren't going to do too much in the TCG. I hoped that, you know, they would, but it just kind of looks like they forgot about them, just gave them no more support. So I kind of think that they might be done, unless later on down the line, post on the Majesty, they decide to give them more. But I kind of feel like at this point in time, Konami's like, sorry, you Sartic, but, you know, we can give Live Twins more support. We can give more support to, you know, Dorme Chord. You know, we can't forget those two archetypes. I mean, Abyss, I don't think really got anything else, like, bonus for them, but it looks like we're pushing. So, guys, I want you to leave a comment down below. I want to hear what you guys think about Venom and Naga. Actually, the more I'm thinking about this could be a collector's rare. This did fit the old collector's side of the market. Yeah, I don't know. Skullmeister, Pankratops, collector's rares, by the way. But yeah, I want you guys to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash the ever-living crap out, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more excellent content. And well, these are the reprints for this beautiful set. Market Watch will be later on this morning. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.